Welcome back to another episode of the We Love Gaming podcast. My name is Godly Sovereign, and it's a lovely evening on Thursday. Normally, our normal day of doing it is Friday, but we got some things going on, so we had to do a little shift. But we got a few things to talk about. We got a little bit of Rockstar news, a little bit more Activision news, and the Nintendo Direct. So let's go ahead and get into it.
I got me.
What is good, man? Back to another episode of the We Love Gaming podcast. And as I said before, this is
Your mic's off, man. I can't hear you really well.
Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? How's it going, Ray?
What's going on, Mark? How you been,
you
bud? Yeah, it's low again though. That same situation.
All right.
That's a little better. Still low though.
There we go.
Anyways.
All right, go ahead, fellas.
Yeah, I've been good, guys. Just feeling kind of under the weather this past week or so. I think it's just the allergies or something like that because it's super windy. But I'm feeling better. I'm doing good. Kind of busy at work this week. But just another week. As
Mike?
far as, hey, how's it going? How you guys been doing?
I'm doing good too, man. It's always busy for me at work, man. I'm always scrounging. But yeah, I'm going to Disneyland next week, so I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, okay.
Nice,
free
man.
baby trip to Disneyland. I see.
Nah, it's not baby. Baby ain't coming.
Oh, she's not coming?
Nah,
Oh, okay,
she's
so
not
this is
coming.
just a solo mission with you and the wife, huh?
Yeah, my sister and her husband.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
All right. Is that like a Valentine's Day thing or what?
No, it just lined up with what days we had off.
Nice, man.
So,
That's what's
because
up,
next
man.
weekend is the 3-day weekend, right? So
Yeah, bro, you gotta work like extra hard, bro. Like 7 a.m. Everybody be on their phones with the Disney app on. If you're trying to get into the Star Wars Galaxy, you will not get in if you are not on at like 7
I'm
a.m.
we're doing California Adventure on Friday,
Okay.
and then we're doing Disneyland on Monday. So Monday is the day we'll probably just pay the $20 to get a ticket onto the new Rise of the Resistance ride. Is that what you're talking about?
Nah, I'm talking about getting into the Star Wars Galaxy area. You have to like be on
Reserve
you have
it
to
or
get like
something.
you have to reserve your spot, and you have to be on your app at like 7 in the morning, wherever you are, be on it because it's like 1,000 motherfuckers on there trying to reserve tickets at the same time. And for some reason, that shit is like dumb locked. Like if you don't get on it in the morning, you ain't seeing it the rest of the day. Like you gonna forget about it.
To get to Galaxy's Edge, huh?
Dude, just to get in the Galaxy, it's crazy
Yeah.
like that, man.
I thought that was just an open area, like when you're walking the park, you walk in and out.
You would think it is, right? But it's like in the cut somewhere that you have to get access to. Like they check it for extra tickets and shit.
Well, I wonder if you have a ticket though to Rise of the Resistance, you probably get in, right?
What's Rise of the Resistance? Is it the ride there or something?
That's the ride there, yeah.
That's the Millennium Falcon thing, right? Is that the thing in the Millennium Falcon? Oh,
no, it's like a live action. I'll have to ask my brother-in-law. He knows it all, but it's like a live action ride. You're like in a live movie.
Well, if you
It's
know,
pretty crazy. My sister supposedly says it's the craziest thing she's been in. So that's one of the main reasons why I even wanted to go to Disneyland was to go on that ride.
Yeah,
that's dope. That's dope.
I did want to see Galaxy's Edge. Huh?
You gonna build a saber too or not?
No, probably not, dude.
Hey, you gotta build a saber. Bro, quit playing. Get you the sword or something, man. Mandalorian style.
Maybe,
like,
dude,
come on,
maybe.
man.
What you talking about, Michael Perry? What new PlayStation 5 games?
Yeah, it's a lot of them, bro. We got one
Horizon?
coming.
Horizon Zero Dawn we've
is
been
on
talking
the
about for the
18th.
last 5 weeks.
Elden Ring, you know what I'm saying? Yo, what's good, Brandon?
Yo, what up,
Brandon,
Squid?
that's what I'm not understanding, Brandon. I didn't know I had to buy a ticket.
Hey, that's Squiddy. That's Squid right there.
No, Brandon. It's not. You don't. Oh, Squiddy, you don't gotta buy a ticket into Galaxy's Edge. You just have to reserve like a spot in Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah,
so you have to get on the app and reserve a spot.
Yeah, but it's nuts, bro. It's like you'd have to like pay somebody to like, hey, let me slide in there or something like that. Like I feel like it's like a nightclub. that you can't
That's
get in.
ridiculous, man.
Hey man, I haven't been to Disneyland in like 5 years, dude. I've been
I
wanting
haven't
to
been
go.
to Disneyland in like 15 years.
Damn.
It's been a long time.
Hey, what's gonna
Well,
be a treat for you, man? Because this
yeah,
is a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, we tried to go like last year, like kind of like like June or July or something like that, you know? And that shit happened to us with the Galaxy's Edge. My wife was on the phone trying to, man, that shit didn't go. It did not go. I think she got on at 7:01. That shit was locked, bro. It's like buying a new pair of J's, man. It's hard as hell. It's sneakers that
It's like getting a PS5, guys. Like getting a PS5.
Getting the PS5 for sure.
Hey, by the way, Verizon still has PS5s in stock. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Verizon sells PS5s in stock.
Yep, they've been having them in stock since like December. So if you guys need a PS5, just go to Verizon.
I just one of my coworkers, he was just all super stoked because he got the chance to purchase. He won a bundle purchase from Newegg, and that bitch was like $900. I was like, God damn.
Dude, you know what's funny? I kind of messed up, but it was like a month ago. It was probably about a month ago. I got a call, dude, from Rent-A-Center.
Oh yeah, you told us that.
You remember?
Oh, because you had inquired way back when.
Yeah, do you remember? Like literally when it launched, I called them and I had them put my name on the list. And I told you I thought I was like the first.
That was like a year ago. Damn.
Dude, they literally called me like a couple months ago, and dude, I didn't call them back. I should have. I just like got it for somebody else because I'm sure there's like a million people that want one. But I was like, dang, they kept that list for a long time.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Mike, I would do a cruise, bro, but I gotta talk to security about that for my job, man. I don't feel like going through that hassle. Man.
Hey, what's up, Daniel? How's it going, man? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yo, Dan, what's good, man?
What's up?
Yeah, see, Daniel's clarifying it for us, man. He knows all the rules, dude. Daniel, what's the whole thing you got? Daniel, tell me, what's the whole thing where you got to reserve a spot
like
for,
you
for Galaxy's Edge? Is this true, man? Tell me, man. You got to.
Oh, so you do have to buy a ticket. You have to buy a ticket for that?
No, you buy the regular.
No, he said Rise to the Resistance.
No, you don't have to buy a ticket for the Rise of the Resistance. You can buy a ticket for it. So Rise of the Resistance, it's kind of like what Gali was saying. You have to like get on the phone. And like a million people are trying to get a ticket to that ride, just like the web slinger game, Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have to get on the app and get it. Anyways, but you can do a $20 like speed pass and like get yourself a spot. You can like spend money to like cut the line. So I want to do that. Like that's what I want to do. Like I
guess you gotta pay to play. So I mean,
damn, dude.
But that's what I'm talking about.
It's crazy. So you probably locked in there.
Everything is freaking on the app now, dude. You guys, I did not realize that you had to.
Important.
I didn't realize that you had to app it to get inside Galaxy's Edge. I could have swore that was just a walkthrough place. There's not even rides there. There's that one ride, right? Like I thought it was just a walkthrough zone.
For what?
Weird, man.
What,
Galaxy's Edge? Yeah.
Yeah. I think
it's basically a walkthrough zone.
I think the only ride is the Millennium Falcon.
Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
Isn't there like a bar in there or something, like the cantina or something?
Yeah, they got a lot of food spots over there. I heard it was hidden.
I do want to go look at it because the video that I saw online of it looked pretty sick. So I want to see that for sure.
Yeah, you at least gotta buy a Kyber crystal.
I got the Disneyland did some kind of like deal where you get 3 tickets for like a certain amount or something like that.
Oh, the California pass?
Yeah, so we did that, and so I'm gonna go back again in March. So I'm gonna get into that Galaxy's Edge one way or another. So
yeah, you might have to kill somebody real quick and slide in. Yeah. Man,
anyways, Mark, what you been playing, man? I want to hear what you've been playing.
All right, so I downloaded some random mobile game. I'll start with this one. It was called Frostborn. It's like some little survival game that I was messing around with just on my phone and the iPad. So it's like a survival PvP. They call it an MMO, but it's not. So you pretty much build a base, and then there's like open zones that you go scavenge, cut wood. But if there's other players there, it's kind of like PvP, and then you get everything that they have. So I always go naked and I just like collect stuff because if I die, man, I don't want to lose anything.
Is it this one right here?
Jeez.
That's all out of whack.
I can't see. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Okay. I think so. Yeah, is he building stuff? Is he building like a base?
What's the game called?
Nah, this is like it's survival. He in the woods.
Frostborn. Yeah, that's it.
It's like co-op survival or something.
Yeah, that's it. That's
you
it.
Like it, Mark? It's a winner.
It's pretty cool. Like I like it because it's just if I got a couple minutes on my phone.
Is it a pay to win?
According to what I read, yes, because but hear me out. You can buy like I think armor, but if you die, you lose it all. So if you group up with a couple buddies, you could take them out, and then you get all the cash out stuff. So it is pay to win, but at the same time, it's risk versus reward. You know what I mean? Because you could lose your shit. Yeah. And then your base, people can raid your base and take your stuff. But anyways, I was playing that just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then I was playing Pokemon Arceus. Is that how you say it? Arceus? Arceus? Or
Arceus? Arceus, whatever, man.
Sorry. It's Arceus. They'll get on your head.
Arceus. All right. So Pokemon Arceus, whatever you call it. So yeah, I've been playing that.
I would think Arceus.
Arceus. Okay. Dude, first off, I'm gonna have to pre-order Elden Ring like today because getting this copy of Pokemon Arceus, dude, was a nightmare. Was an absolute nightmare, dude. First off,
that's what GameStop was telling me too when I went and got mine. They're like, "Whoa, you're lucky you got a reserve, man, because this people are mad, people are angry."
Like I think so.
Jeez, really?
Yeah, dude. It was like
so you had pre-ordered George Ray?
Oh yeah, I pre-ordered mine.
Oh, okay.
Just like a couple days early. I go like literally like the day before because I don't like pre-ordering games. But if it's the day before, then I'll do it just to make sure I get a copy,
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I guess all the shortages, you got to do that now. Dude, I bought it like 3 times at Target. Like I would do the reserve. When I was doing the pod with you guys, I did a reservation at Target. And then it's like, hey, come pick it up in 2 hours. So I was like, cool, I'll pick it up the next day. So I got it the night of the pod last week. Yeah. And dude, they had like 10 in stock on the app. So like, cool, I got it. I'm gonna go pick it up in the morning. Should I pick it up now or in the morning? Yeah, I'll pick it up in the morning.
Oh man.
Dude, I went. They're like, oh, sorry, we're out of stock. I was like, what do you mean you're out of stock? You had 10 when I bought it last night.
And it
was ready in the store.
Yeah, you bought it.
Nope. They're like, so you know what? Sorry. Yeah, the inventory doesn't update right away.
I hate that.
I was like,
damn crap.
I was like, all right, let me find another Target. Boom. I bought it. I was like, cool. They got 5 copies. Let me drive over there. I already bought it. It's gonna be ready. Same thing, dude. I bought it at the time, and by the time I made my way over there, like an hour or later.
Sorry, it doesn't update.
They're out, dude.
That's so frustrating.
I was like, why do you let me buy it? I was like,
that's worse than the PlayStation, man.
So yeah, dude, I went to a couple Walmarts. I called GameStop. GameStop, the whole spiel. They're like, hey, I was like, hey, do you got any Pokemon Arceus? They're like, oh yeah, come on in. You got any trade-ins? We can give you 20% towards Pokemon Arceus digital. I was like, wait a second.
Digital.
I was like, wait a second.
Digital.
I was like, wait, you guys have it in stock, but only the digital? He's like, yeah, we can print you a code on the receipt. I was like, bro, that's not in stock.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, and I told him, can you please check like the inventory? He's like, sorry, we're sold out since yesterday. Like we don't have, no one has them anymore. So we can only get you digital.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is what I was saying the week not last week, but the previous week. Why I buy Switch games physical. Because those things are like gold. They don't go down in price. Sometimes they go up. And like, it's just, they always sell. I love them. Like, that's the one thing that I always try to buy physical is a Switch
like
game.
Crack, man.
Like, it don't even matter what it is. It could be the most obscure game you ever heard of. But there's some Switch owner out there trying to buy every copy up because they're mad collectible or something. I don't know what it is.
What, you got the unsealed copy?
Unsealed, man, it's brand new. No, yeah. So
unsealed, brand new.
So you know what I had to end up doing, man? I went to like 3 Walmart. I just gave up and had to buy it on Amazon. And right when I bought it on Amazon, dude, like within a couple hours, it went on sale for $49. I was like, what the heck?
Gosh.
So I canceled my order and then I bought it again. So it only took like 4 days to get it.
I think you could have talked to support to let them know, hey, this shit.
It was like so recent, I could just cancel it and rebuy it real quick. So I just went ahead and did it. So I got it for $49.94. So and I'm happy with the deal I got. So yeah,
$5 off mine as well because I got out GameStop.
I had to pay
Gotcha.
with
full
my
price on
pro
mine.
membership. Huh? Yeah.
Gotcha.
I paid full price
So,
on mine because I bought
yeah.
mine's digital.
So yeah, I got it for 49 plus a couple of tanks of gas. You know what I'm saying? So I paid over for 60 for sure.
But you did pay some tanks of gas. That's true. That's true.
Yeah,
You did drive around looking, man.
but luckily I got the hybrid, so super efficient. So maybe like two.
There you
So
go.
I got it for 60 after gas. You know,
60 even. Yeah,
60 even. So I need to pre-order Elden Ring ASAP, dude. But I'm kind of torn. I don't know about you guys. Am I gonna get Elden Ring on Xbox or PlayStation?
Dude, I've been wrestling with that too.
Why?
Dude, for me, it's because I don't exactly know what room I'm gonna be in most of the time. Like because with the baby and stuff, like I kind of migrate with the baby, and so it's like sometimes I'm in the living room for like hours, but then I could be in my office for hours. So I want to pick the game where I'm going to be most the console that I'm going to be able to play it most on, and I don't know which one. So
I gravitate to PlayStation first. It just I don't know. I like the feel of the controller and all of that stuff. So that's normally like if there's a game that's available, like I'll just purchase it for the PlayStation unless there was like some crazy reason.
But I did pick up something pretty cool. Mark might appreciate this, but I picked up a little like 15 and a half inch like 1080p screen,
portable monitor,
little portable monitor that's like basically like an iPad, but it's just a monitor where I'm gonna plug. I think I'm gonna buy the PS5 version of it, and I'm gonna just take my PS5 out to the living room and play on the couch.
Okay. Yeah, dude, I have one right here, dude. I use one too. It's like awesome, and I have a USB-C one. So if you plug it into a laptop with USB-C, that's all you need.
It powers it, right? Yeah.
It
powers it and display. Power and display.
I think I'm gonna actually end up using it for work too, because when I go to like basically
your MacBook, right?
Yeah, when in my MacBook, because when I with my job, I go from house to house to see how my homeschool students are doing, and I need a second screen, man. When I'm working and like trying to type the work they're doing and stuff, like a second screen would be like awesome. So I think I'm gonna actually utilize it for work too. It's a really cool idea. I can see myself like really using it a lot, like beyond just like gaming. So it seems like a really cool piece of tech.
It's a great thing to have, dude. And the cool thing is, let's say if you ever buy like a console on the go, right? Like, and you need to test something, you could like, use it in your car to test something, or let's say you go camping. I don't know, but it's like super for sure. It's super versatile, dude. And you're gonna find that you're gonna be using it for random things. Because I was just using it for really miscellaneous things. So I love having a portable.
So what you gotta get like a USB Type C to HDMI cable or something?
Okay. Yep.
Well, mine has mini HDMI. A mini HDMI.
You go from HDMI to mini HDMI?
Yeah, HDMI to mini HDMI.
Okay.
Yeah, I really wanted to do that because I wanted to just be able to sit in one place and play for a while. And be able
now all
to
you need is a mobile kiosk or something then.
Yeah, like a little cart would be sick.
Yeah,
like, I can kind of move around the house now.
Hey, Ray,
yeah, exactly.
Just you are doing the dishes with your shit next to you.
Just get an iPad stand. Just get an iPad stand. Watch, I'm gonna show you mine. This is how I have mine set up right here. See, it's on an iPad stand.
What? Is it on the wall?
Nah,
it's a little thing. Okay.
Yeah. So like I've been working from home this week because of COVID. And I use this on the side, like I'm playing a game or something, or doing something that's not work related.
It holds it like at an arm like that.
Yeah, it's you can move it any way. It's just a tablet holder. So it like this bends any direction you want, and it just kind of like clamps on it.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's for an iPad, but it works for these two because they're so light and thin. So it's something to consider.
Camera like went out of focus. There it goes. All right, it fixed itself. That's cool, man. I'm definitely gonna look into that. An iPad holder.
Yeah.
So how do you like Arceus, man?
Oh, dude. So
yeah,
after okay.
Did you hear Marcus and Maya's conversation on it? Did you happen to watch it?
Yes,
okay.
I did.
Okay, all right, good.
So I'm just gonna do a couple quick notes because I don't want to take too much time. First off, I think the graphics could be a little better. Yeah. I think in Pokemon Snap it was better. So and Breath of the Wild, I think Breath of the Wild, the animations and the graphics were better. So that's just my opinion.
Maybe the art style was a little bit prettier or something like that.
I think the world was a little more full as well, like a little more lively.
Yeah,
Like
I feel like this world's a
think it
little
was
more
better
generic.
in general. Yeah, this one's generic. Yeah, exactly.
But as far as the UI goes, I love like the battle scenes. It feels like a real battle. Like in Pokemon Sword and Shield, for example, if you're outside of the wild area, like just in a normal area, I hate how like you're teleported to this generic zone and then you go back out. I love how in this game you actually
Right where
fight
you're
and
at is where
battle
you're going. Yeah.
right where you're at. So it feels like more like a world in that way. I like that there's no IV and EVs. So if you're like a competitive player, you don't have to worry about capturing thousands of Pokemon to try to get the perfect stats or breeding, trying to get the perfect stats. In this game, it's just called effort. What's it called? Effort values. And you have to get those.
Put the grit dust on it.
Correct.
Yeah,
So that's the only thing. And so any Pokemon, you can make it a perfectly maxed out Pokemon. You don't have to be like farming for hours or breeding and breeding. So I do like that casual aspect that you can just get catch a Shinx and level it up and, use the grit items, power it up, and it's perfectly viable. So I do like that a lot. My wife actually has played this game way more than me. So like a lot of areas I see, spoiled from her before I played it. But I do like some of the boss encounters, like that. She was fighting some Arcanine last night, which was pretty dope.
Okay. Nice.
She's
pretty far in there then.
Yeah, she's been playing way more than me. So I just don't.
Because I haven't just slightly past Arcanine yet.
She's just like right past me then. Because I just came across Arcanine.
Yeah, and it's that altered form. I don't know what it's called, but
yeah, like I'm just about to. They're just about to give me like the medicine balls to like fight it, and I paused it right there. So that's where I'm at.
Yeah, so that fight is dope. She let me fight it, so that was dope. So I got to play versus a boss. But dude, I really like the game. I think that it's moving Pokemon in the right direction. I hope a combination of this and some of the things they did in Sword and Shield are, going to be present in the next game. I just want the next game to be open like this, but I want all the multiplayer and all the,
battling and shit. Yeah.
The other playing with other people, because that's kind of
the
in this game
aspect.
Yeah. In this game, you just find other people's backpacks and shit, and then you find if they died out in the world. But I do really like it. I think it's a good step in the Pokemon direction. It's no Breath of the Wild, but it's still pretty damn good, and my wife loves it. So I feel like she was telling me she likes this better than the typical Pokemon games like Sword and Shield, because in this one there's more things to do. Because she said when she beats the Elite Four in the gym, she has no reason to play it anymore. But this one, she's like, oh, I want to like go out and do the little Pokedex entries. It's a little more, I guess, open. So she likes that. Yeah. And for me, when I beat the game, that's when I start making my teams, and there's a lot. I think there's a lot of end game in normal Pokemon, but I think the end game in this is to be determined. So
yeah, see, that's what I like. That's what's interesting.
Those little vortex things, those little the bubble areas.
The time dispersions. Yeah, distortions.
That seemed like the end game because them bitches be coming out. And you have to fight a lot of Pokemon.
And they throw a lot of Pokemon, like 3 at a time at you. It's like a party of Pokemon.
And if you can kill them, you could kill one or two. I will say they throwing 2 more at you.
Yeah, I will say like that is one definitely different thing in this Pokemon is if there's like a Pokemon nearby, it comes and joins the fight and it attacks you too. Like that's different, and it's like whoa, that's a challenge. That's one dude versus 3, like that's tough. So that's pretty cool. Like I still feel like I really wish there was trainer aspects to it. But I agree. Like I still feel even after playing it for more hours this week that I think it's a much better game. I do feel like it's getting a little bit grindy where I'm like, okay, I'm a little bit kind of getting over this. But I still think it's a really great direction for Pokemon. And I agree. Like I do think like it's missing. That's a big part. If this is the only Pokemon we get for like the next couple of years, then people don't have their battle avenue. Like people really love that part of Pokemon where they keep playing it for like a couple of years, battling other people in the trainer battles. Like missing, that's a big thing. If this is supposed to be like the Pokemon for this year, then we're a lot of people who love Pokemon are going to miss out because this is strictly like single player. And like when you're done, you just kind of like catch Pokemon still. And like that's just kind of like the main aspect after you're done beating it. So I do think that's definitely a thing that that they missed on. They should have just almost included it just to include like a little trainer zone. Like even though it doesn't fit thematically, they should have just still like included it to give people that aspect.
I still think they can. They might just put some like DLC
updates
or something like that, and then and just add a couple of things in there. I feel like they can't go back now. Like you can't just give me the top down shit or like the regular shit.
I'm spoiled for sure.
You gotta go world here from now on.
I just want to include this like Mark said that we have, but then also like with modern day, like like that'd be really, really cool. Like I'm excited to see where they go from here.
Right.
And voice acting, please.
Oh yeah.
And don't make it so drowsy, the story. Like I fall asleep every time. Like, that's one of the worst parts of this game.
Yeah, actually good point. I'm skipping through the story at this point.
No one reads, they just click clue. It's too much.
I just want to go out and play.
Way too much reading.
It's so much. It's so crazy.
I like the crafting. The crafting's dope. I like how you can make Pokeballs. It kind
of
doesn't make sense in my head.
That shit while you out there, bro.
On the fly.
Like, that's real nice.
On the fly. I love that. You don't got to go back to town to like.
You don't got to have a central station or nothing. Like you just create.
Dude, I have an issue though, man, with backspace in this game. Like a major problem with backspace.
And talking to that one dude inside the building for the extra backspace is expensive, man.
It's really
like I'm not getting enough money.
All you get is one slot,
just
too.
One slot, that's crazy.
You get one. It's like retarded.
Yeah.
Like it's a major problem.
The whole game, stack up your 550,000, and then come back and buy all the backspace you want. But that's just crazy,
that's annoying.
Man. Going up 500 each go, like
it doubles every time, right? It's like it doubles every time. I think, it's retarded.
So the next Pokemon game after Sword and Shield, it needs to have crafting because crafting is dope, dude. Like Pokemon games need this going forward. Like it's just,
dude, I just love the quality of life too. Where I'm just running around and I just chuck my Pokemon out, and I just keep going. It comes back to me automatic. Like you're just collecting everything around you. Like when you're on your
I could just throw it into the thick of shit and then just keep running. And then I just know it's going to collect whatever it is.
Dude. I love that. Or when you're on your mount and you can pick up while you're on your mount. Like you see like a medicinal herb, you just grab it and you just keep riding.
I just wish you could throw your Pokemon while you're on the back of the weirdo or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If I could, then you could literally collect everything without.
You got to get off. You got to get off the mount. Yeah, that's true. I do like how it auto switches though. Like if I'm on the mount and I go into the water, it auto switches to the fish. Like
I haven't gotten to that. I die when I get in the water. So
okay, well it auto switches.
Okay, that's
so you don't have to select it. You know how like you select the bear or select the horse. Like you don't have to select it; they'll just automatically throw you on the fish. Like that's really nice. Anyways,
that's nice.
Yeah, so Pokemon Arceus is pretty cool.
Yeah. But
the boring story, it'd be really good.
Yeah, so far it's a good game.
If it wasn't for reading, it would be.
It's like an 8 because of that for me. It'd be a little bit higher, I think, if it was a good story. You didn't have to
read so damn much.
If you didn't have to read and it wasn't so much, then I would
think that's a solid score, dude. I think I agree with you.
I think it's an 8, and it could be. So yeah, I feel good about it because I do like it. I do really like a lot what they do with it.
I mean the story could be shit, right? It could be like not that interesting, but at least if you got to watch it, it would be way more interesting than having to read the shit. But
it's a major problem, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. They getting away with murder, but I don't know how people is allowing them to continue with this shit. But this is savage.
I know, man. They get away with it though.
Yeah, but all right, let's go ahead and jump into the first topic. We have Call of Duty releasing on the PlayStation for the foreseeable future, according to Microsoft. So this was probably something that what's the one guy's name from the head of PlayStation, Humstein or something like that, or Helmstein?
Phil Spencer?
No, PlayStation.
Oh, PlayStation.
Yeah.
He
was on the phone like, "Hey, yo, Phil, man, talk to me, bro. Like, come on, man, you can't be playing around with my game over here. Like, what we got working out, you know?" And they figured something out, man. There's a long term agreement, apparently way longer than what their original contracts were for. So I wonder what Sony giving up for that.
Hey man, this is what Sony said. Sony said, "Hey Phil Spencer, we're gonna keep releasing all of our exclusives on PC 2 years after we make them, will you give us Call of Duty? They're like, yeah, that sounds right. Okay.
Dude, I heard a really interesting point from David Jaffe on this, and he says, "Don't be fooled. Call of Duty on PlayStation is just a Trojan horse for Game Pass." And I thought that was like a great point, because it's still being on PlayStation, and then people buying it for $70, and then they're gonna be so jealous of their Xbox homies who just play it for free year after year. And it's just going to make people go like, I can't stand this. I'm just going to go buy an Xbox. I think that's a true possibility that this is just a Trojan horse, man, for Game Pass. It just makes people jealous and want Game Pass. I'm telling you, like, that's why when the whole Bungie situation came out, I wasn't excited whatsoever about it. But when Activision announces they're buying something, not Activision, Microsoft, I get really excited, right? Kind of like Mark, you're like, I'm just really excited for this because I know I get the Blizzard games now whenever they come out on Game Pass for free. And it's like, yeah, that makes me as a consumer like super excited. I don't get excited at all when Sony buys Bungie. And it's like, okay, so I still got to buy the expansion for Destiny 2. I still got to buy Destiny 3 when it comes out for $70.
Yeah, I was kind of bummed a little bit because I was like, damn, so what does that mean for the contract that Microsoft had with Bungie? Like, does that mean that all their expansions just won't be free on Game Pass or what? You got to go back to paying for the subscription or what, So,
for which one? This game?
Not for Destiny 2.
They removed Destiny a couple months ago.
It's never going to be on. Yeah, it's not on Game Pass.
Damn, it didn't even last that long.
It won't.
They just did like a year.
A year.
It was really short,
just to give people a taste of what they had, and like, hey, you still want to play? You got to pay.
It's never going to be on Game Pass again, which sucks.
Yeah,
I think Ray is 100% right with that. Bringing up that guy's ideas. Do you guys remember? Maybe I think it was around, I don't know, maybe like 6-7 years ago. Remember the commercials where the PlayStation got certain maps first
all
for
the time.
Call of Duty?
Yeah.
Remember, they're like, play this Nuketown first on PlayStation.
Right.
I think this is a Trojan horse. Play it first on Game Pass. Like, what if Game Pass, you get it 2 days before the game comes out?
I don't think it's going to be early. It's going to be better than that. This is a better advertisement, Mark. Play it for free on Game Pass. Who the hell cares if it's first? I get it for free? Like, why would I not just like play it day one on Game Pass for your $10 subscription service?
Man, yeah, you're right. They're gonna say this. They're gonna, because you could preload the games. I don't know if you guys have tried it for Game Pass, but you can pre-install. They're gonna say preload the game now, and it's gonna be
day
before
one on Game Pass.
Yeah, they're like day one Game Pass, preload it now for Game Pass subscribers. Yeah, you're right. That's what they're gonna say.
That's a much better advertising than you get it 3 days early. Like, that's crazy, man.
So yeah, dude, this is, man. I mean, I'm happy for PlayStation people, but for the diehards, but at the same time, man, Game Pass just gets so much more value every day. It's scary. Like, I think it's gonna be like Netflix. It's gonna start getting. I don't know what the Netflix subscription is now, like $18.99 or something for the 4K one.
4K, it's 19 or 20.
19.
20.
Yeah, 20. So
for the 4K.
But I think even $20 is not a terrible deal. I think it's still a good deal for someone who's like playing games all the time.
Yeah.
Well, because you have multiple users. So you're all just paying like, however many people, you're all splitting it or whatever. But even 20 by yourself, it's worth it, because that alone can be your entertainment television. Like that. How about that versus cable, right? Like $20 and you get like all this great stuff, and they constantly add new stuff all the time. I'm always watching Netflix. It's like my number one go-to for like television watching. And like, I'm always finding something interesting to watch, like all the time. So I agree, dude. Like, this is totally the future. I think I said before, and I'm going to say it again. I think buying games for $70 is antiquated. I said it back when they announced $70 games, that I think that the future of gaming is free games. And I think that it is, because a subscription service is these, when you get so many games a month, they're essentially free. So I just think, like, I know Sony fans are like, oh, sweet, we still get Call of Duty on our system, but it's like, that ain't exciting, man. That's kind of like a bummer. Like, you're way behind, man. Like, get with the times. Get on Game Pass already. Like, own a PlayStation if you want like those first party games, because those games are really great. But for things like third party, dude, like you can't go wrong with Game Pass. It's incredible.
It's just looking brighter and brighter over there. But yeah, so since we're already talking about Xbox, let's go ahead and move on. So the GTA 6 looks like Rockstar was having a little conversation, and they decided to go ahead and confirm that of course they are working on the next addition to the series. So I mean, we already knew this was happening from future rumors or past rumors and stuff like that, but an official declaration is always nice to hear. Still doesn't tell us like when it's coming, but it's just one of those things that pops up on the radar and everybody gets excited. Like, ooh, shit.
Well, dude, like it is exciting, man. Like when you read this right here, with every new project we embark on, our goal is to always significantly move beyond what we have previously delivered. Like, and I believe them. That's not just hyperbole, like that's not just them using fancy adjectives. Like this is like, I'm so excited to see what this will look like, because GTA 5 is like still, in my opinion, one of the best looking games as far as like realism and graphic fidelity. So to imagine how it can get significantly better than that, like excites me like immensely. So I'm really excited for GTA 6. Like this is what I wanted.
Yo, it's crazy. Wait. It's crazy GTA's longevity, man. I was just talking to another one of my coworkers like earlier this week, and he was telling me how he's just now getting into GTA 5. Like online or something.
That's like crazy.
And it's like, what? Like that game came out like almost 3 years ago, bro. Like you're playing this shit right now?
Wait, you said 3 years ago?
It's more than 3 years.
It's 9, bro. It's 2013.
Did it?
Came on the PS3.
We were babies, dude. We were in
many
college.
times as they didn't remastered that bitch and brought it back out again or whatever on every single console, shit feel like it's like slightly old, not ancient. But
it's like Skyrim status now, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's just crazy because it's so much activity on there, and I mean it also helps that all they do is just keep adding content to it day in and day out. So there's always like I don't know if you guys pay attention, but it just be like little things here and there. Like for PlayStation Plus subscriber, like you get like $1 million GTA.
That Shark Bucks or whatever.
Yeah. Just like whatever. Like they just kept throwing stuff in. New events happening. New heists and different shit like that. And it's like, man, dude, like they legit ass put a lot of work into that online content. That's like the true live service,
dude. But in my opinion, this is what I want out of GTA 6. I want it to be a separate game and not be included with GTA Online. I feel like the online is why we're not getting. I just want online to be separate, because I feel like the reason why we don't get new GTA games is because they're making so much money on GTA Online. So it's like maybe they're not as motivated because they're making all these digital transactions for these bucks. Because you could buy prepaid cards at GameStop or Walmart. To get all these millions of these, whatever they call them, shark buck cash, whatever. So I just want this to be I want it to be separate than GTA Online. I want GTA Online to be a separate game, GTA 6 to be a separate game, so that we can, start getting in more of these cycles, getting these games more often.
They need to Warzone it, honestly.
Exactly.
Just like have the free copy out there and then just keep adding, new additions to it from like the stuff that they come up with on the newer games or whatever. And just make it like that and just keep that there, because people are gonna love that shit, man.
Is there anything new that you want to see in this game, or is there anything that you didn't like about 5? Like for me, I wasn't the biggest fan of swapping characters like constantly. Even though I enjoyed it, I enjoyed the story. I would have, to be honest, probably just what was the homie's name? The gangster, can't remember his name.
Franklin or something.
Franklin. I would have rather just preferred to play him the whole time. Like he had one of the more interesting stories to me of the 3.
Yeah.
To just stick with one. To be honest, like
Franklin
I
and
enjoyed that.
Michael. You know
Or
what I mean?
Michael was pretty
I would have
interesting
played
story
Michael
too.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I just would have preferred that. Like I know they were trying something new and it's cool and it is interesting. Like when you change character, they're kind of like living and breathing while you're not playing them. It's like,
Dude, yeah, that was one of the
like,
dope things that when
that was
you
cool.
switch over, you know, Michael's having some coffee in his backyard, reading a newspaper or something like
it's
that.
like, dude, I didn't leave this guy here. Yeah, you were like on the ocean, and the next thing you know, he's back home somehow. It's like, how did
yeah.
Like that was really neat, you know.
But that was one of the issues of like loading times and stuff like that. When you had to switch between these guys, and you were on like a PS4. Like it was like mad loading times to like into the next character and shit.
I remember that.
I would love to just play one character again because I thought like GTA, I think 4.
Mm-hmm.
4 was just a one person or whatever, and I just like that story. I just like focusing on one person a lot more than trying to focus on 3 and then dealing with their stories. And then it's like, you know, you pretty much like do all of Franklin's shit, and then it's like, oh, I can't do nothing else now. I gotta go to Michael,
right?
You know what I mean? And then Michael's just teaming up with Franklin. You know, but you can't play Franklin. You gotta play Michael. So you know, so it's like, damn, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's really the main change. And then of course if they had more RPG elements, I would love that. But really, I just want to stick with one character and enjoy like a nice single player experience, and then just see what they do with the new world. Man, I can't wait to see it.
I kind of liked you know, the way San Andreas was, you know, where you got to like work out at the gym to get your strength up, and you got to like you run to get your stamina up and all of that stuff. I think they carried some of that stuff.
There's RPG elements.
It wasn't really like that for the most part.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was just basically a story. There wasn't nothing to really build upon.
But it would give you a reason, like, oh shit, let me hit the gym for like an hour and like just bulk up his stats real quick for that or something, or make it so that as long as I run around the town everywhere, it's just gonna benefit me, you know, with my life, allow me to run from the cops faster, or whatever. But I mean, I'm excited to see what they have. Hopefully, we're not waiting like 3 years before we actually see something. Hopefully, we get to catch something like maybe at least later this year or like next year or something like that, you know, because 10 solid years, like you guys said, a decade.
No, I'm thinking next year this will come out. I think I don't know.
It's come out or just
it's got to release. It's got to release within the next couple of years, man. This can't be multiple years away, dude. They have to be working on this for a while.
Their damn online services is paying a lot of the light bills up in there, so you know.
Because look, it says right here. It says we are pleased to confirm that active development for the next GTA Grand Theft Auto is well underway. Like that implies that they've been working on this. Like this is not like they just started. So like this is clearly something they've been working on.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're going to share more soon. As soon as we're ready.
As soon as they're ready.
So I would think E3. I don't know.
Maybe.
We should hear more soon, right? I mean, I don't know. It can't be years away. There's no way. I don't know why you would announce this 4 years early.
Like, they could be working on something else too. Like they said with every new project or whatever. So maybe they possibly have something else in the works that's not like, you know, the same ones that they've been working on for the last couple of years. You know, not another Red Dead or something, but maybe, you know, a new IP or something like that. Or something.
I think they throw everything at one IP at a time. I think, but maybe, yeah.
But yeah, so let's move on to the next one. Google Stadia, man, is trying to do its best not to fully die, but it's literally been bitten. It's changing, it's turning, and sometimes you gotta just shoot it in the head, man. But Google is like, no, let's put it in the basement, and hopefully it'll have a cure, you know. And it's trying to find another use for it. Do you guys think it's possible to like for Google to like actually utilize this thing? Because I think they've done like a shit job trying to utilize it for one this whole entire time.
What the problem is they don't have games. That's just the number one problem. Like, why would I buy this? I have no reason to buy this. Everything that you have on yours I can play on my Xbox or my Game Pass, right? So where
Right.
Microsoft Game Pass has first party studios launching high quality games yearly on their streaming service.
Mhm.
So why would I ever get this? That's just the number one problem, which is why I think Amazon's doing the right thing by trying to develop their own unique IPs. And I think and they have to be solid IPs. It's not just a platform people want. People want like really good games
Yeah.
on that platform. And I think that's the major issue with this, why it just had zero appeal to anybody. There wasn't anything on it. The only one we ever heard of was from Mark, and that was like Orcs Must Die. Like,
Die 3.
And that's not going to be like pulling me like, Starfield. Come on, right? Like that's way more exciting than Orcs Must Die. And so that's the main issue I think here. They're just nothing to play. So maybe their tech works well. Mark, you played this, right? Was their streaming tech decent, or is it worth buying? Is it someone worth buying their streaming tech? Like what do you think?
So the Stadia was a bust, man. It never worked good for me. I think I tried it. When did it first come out? 3 years ago, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I had a buddy who played Borderlands on it, and he wanted me to play Borderlands 3 with them or something like that.
Mhm.
And it ended up not working out. We ended up just playing together on the Xbox, and it was just a waste, dude. I feel like if xCloud didn't exist, they might
launched in
have.
2019.
Okay, in 2019.
November 19,
So about 3
2019.
years. Okay,
Yeah.
so it'll be 3 years this November. So that's not very long. It's 2 years, a little over 2.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I think if
Wow.
xCloud didn't exist, they had a niche in the market. But because xCloud exists, I just feel like this has to be a perfect service that's better than xCloud to even compete. And because it's so inferior, there's no exclusives. You can't even play with your buddies who play on different platforms. This is not for all the games, but for most of the games, if you're playing on Stadia, you got to play with Stadia people. And what's the point of that? No one plays Stadia, but some games are cross-platform with PC, but not all. But like, dude, like that's just, I just feel like it was dead on arrival because of that. Like, it's a streaming, you want to play it with friends, but you could only play with people that have Stadia. I just feel like they should have been bigger on cross-platform, cross-progression. They should have been like play on the go. Like if you already bought the game on something else, you can integrate, but you have to buy it again on this. You have to pay full price on this, and then you have to pay for the service. So it's just like, it's too much, man.
I think that the biggest issue here was that, kind of like Amazon Luna, like they were literally trying to go against these big entities that have been here for years. And it's like, yeah, we know of you, but we don't know you for this. So why would we purchase this? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep going to our usual suspects and playing those. And like you guys are saying, like I can't buy a game for the PlayStation and just enter my UPC code into the Stadia and then get it on there too. Like, nah, they want their money too. So I think that Amazon Luna went to shit just like Google Stadia did. That bitch probably only saw less time. Like Amazon ain't even trying to keep it alive as long as Google is trying to keep Stadia alive. And I think that what would have been the better deal was that they had just joined forces. You have two big entities trying to create, one's trying to create games and the other one has a service that can provide a way to play that game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so I think if they had made the games for Google Stadia, it might have worked out a little bit better.
I think they went at this backwards, right? I think like their goal at the start should have been to make great games. Like both these companies, Google and Amazon, like partly what Godly's saying, but instead of just like one of them making great games, I think they both should. And then once you have some great games that people want to play and people get a taste of them, like let's say they launched a really cool game and they launched it on Xbox, right, or PlayStation.
Yeah.
And people get a taste of them. Then they come out and they say, hey, now we're going to have a
subscription service or something.
Right, exactly. Now we're going to have a platform where you can play these great games for a low monthly fee.
Yeah.
Now I'm interested. Now I'm interested in wanting to go buy their system or their platform, their controller or whatever it is to play on their platform. Don't bring the platform out first and then deal with games later. Games are what it's about, man. Good games are what it's about. And if they had made good games from the start, then I think that they would have been a really big incentive for all gamers to want to go utilize it, which is what I think Microsoft is doing. They make great games first, and now they have a cloud gaming service. Now they have a subscription service because they have lots of games to put on their service that you can't get anywhere else. Like it's the right way to go, man. And I think
I think
they're gonna win.
You're right. If they had earned people's trust by coming out with like 2 or 3 games that were like solid from their studio, then people would have looked at it like, oh shoot, so they're making more games. And you just have like some type of a subscription service and you get to play them all for free on this. Like, that works. Google Stadia is a subscription service. You know what I mean? You buy the controller, you subscribe. Or you can buy the individual games if you like. But I think that would have definitely helped them out if people knew what they could create. But they shot themselves in the foot. And I mean, hell, Amazon, had a couple of games on their pipeline and had to flush them just to get this damn New World out. So, they obviously realizing that, hey, it's a little bit tougher than we thought. We can't just jump into this bitch. But I feel like New World is it's still not gonna hit the way it would if it was able to be on other consoles, if it was able to touch consoles and PC. You know what I mean? Because there's just people that's just never gonna play it. You know what I mean? I don't got a PC that's adequate enough to play it, so I'm never gonna touch it. Like it's
I think too, but I do think
BDO that shit if you got to,
Yeah, I do think though that Amazon proved because New World's a relatively positively received game. Like it's not like an incredibly masterpiece, but it's pretty positively received, and a lot of people really enjoyed their time with it, and a lot of people still do play it quite a bit. Like it's still relatively popular. So I think that if they had gone that route first, like you said, like they trashed everything else to go into New World, and I think they're realizing it's not necessarily in the hardware, right? And I think this is the debate we keep having over and over and over again. Like even with PlayStation, it's not the hardware that people want from you, Sony. It's your games, right? Like people only buy your hardware so they can play your games. Like it's not in the hardware. Hardware is not where it's at. It's in the games because computers exist. Like you can never. That's a standard aspect of reality. Computers. You don't need a console to play video games. Like everyone can get a computer. So it's hardware is done. Like hardware. That's not a bottleneck that needs to be dealt with. What people want are new, interesting, fun experiences, new games, right? And so they need to focus there.
I think that when this launched, they had about 20 games on launch, 20 or so. So let's just think about that for a second. So this service, you have to pay monthly for. You get 20 games. If you just get on Epic, you get an Epic account for free. You get one free game a day or every couple days. On Epic, I have like 100 plus games, and I never bought any. Yeah. So it's just crazy that this service released 2.5 years ago or so with just 20 games. Like I feel like if we take a step back and think about this, it was kind of dead on arrival. Like 20 games, like man, I think
that's like one screen worth.
And on top of that, none of those were exclusives. They didn't get Orcs Must Die until a little later. But I think the only way it would have survived was those 20 games are exclusives, or out of those 20, 10 are exclusives. Mm-hmm. And they keep releasing games. They don't even need to be bangers, but they could have Apple Arcaded it. They could have done like Netflix, like making like you need a reason why we'll go to this instead of, because all the games on launch, they had, Assassin's Creed, they had NBA 2K20, Destiny, Rage 2. They had all these games that's on everything else. So, and you can buy them cheaper on everything else if you just buy a used copy. All these games that I'm mentioning are normally cheap used. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just, I think when we take a step back and we think about this, it's just like, man, it
was destined to fail.
Yeah, it just wasn't compelling enough on launch. Like, I think it came at a good time though, because it was still last gen. So people were willing to experiment with other things. So it released at the right time, but it just wasn't, I think it wasn't future proof enough. They didn't get games fast enough, and now this is their fate. So
yeah, man.
Right,
So, well, I guess we'll see if Google is able to find something to do with that damn Stadia. But I mean, at that point, I feel like the controller would be obsolete, and they'd have to come up with like a remote or something like that for people to use it if they're trying to stream something. Like
I don't know how good. Yeah, I don't know how good their tech is, but maybe Sony would want it so they can try to do the game plan. I don't know, but
yeah, maybe they buy the shit from them.
Yeah, Sony doesn't got the greatest streaming technology, so I don't know.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so let's hit up the last topic of the day, and this is the Nintendo Direct. It was literally on the 9th, so like 3 days ago? 2 days ago?
Yesterday, bro.
My day is all after. But so let's go ahead and play it. Check out what they had, man. We're doing a little quick rundown. I think this is from IGN, right?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Did you guys get a chance to watch this?
I sure did, man. Wii Sports.
Yeah, Wii Sports is back.
That's all it was about, was Wii Sports.
No, it's actually got a few things on here, actually.
Okay.
I think all the games are dope.
I didn't think it was too bad, actually.
Oh, Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay.
I thought it was decent, and
another Mario Kart.
Like we were just talking, they give you a reason to buy a Switch. Like they give you a reason, like this. These are games that are going to be a lot of fun. Although this is real stupid, man.
The booster pack.
I thought that was dope.
Yeah, why not just launch a new game?
So
just launch Mario Kart 9 already.
You get 48 courses though,
but they're all remastered. So that's cool that they remastered them. I just wish.
So these is all the old ass courses from previous Mario Kart.
Launch a new Mario Kart already. This is like, how old is this game? Really old.
Why didn't I giving it to you for free though? Why didn't I just giving it to the people who got the Nintendo Online shit?
That's what I was gonna say. This should have been a freebie.
Like, come on, my guy. You charging for everything. It didn't take you nothing to just spruce up the graphics on them bitches. The graphics is shit anyways.
I know.
Hey, this game looked dope, dude.
Cool, right?
This
is Mario Stalker,
Strikers. So, dude, I've been trying to buy this game.
I've been trying to buy it. He powered up everybody, dude. That's cool.
Hey, I've been trying to buy this on GameCube, but it's like $180.
Whoa, man. Okay.
Yeah, this is exciting, dude. Mario Strikers.
I like Mario. I like the Mario sports games. I think that they're always one of the most fun ones to play on the Switch. So this one might be pretty active. Is this the Xenoblade?
No, this is a
Chrono remake. Trigger. Yeah,
this is a remaster. Chrono Trigger.
Oh shit!
Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross. I would probably get something like this on my Switch. This is a really great RPG. I never got a chance to really play it. It's new to me in that sense. And these little types, it's like an indie game to me. This would be like buying an indie game on my Switch, and I think the Switch is like a great little indie console.
You ain't gonna play it. You ain't gonna pay indie price though.
I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna depend on what this will cost.
This bitch 40.
No way. Easy. I would think this is 30.
Easy, this shit.
I would think this is 30, man. What do you think?
Square Enix, man. That's Square Enix, bro.
This isn't a Nintendo first party. Square Enix is making this price, dude. It's not Nintendo dictating what this will cost. Like, this is Square Enix here, and they know this game is old, man.
I can't wait to see this crazy ass price, dude. For this
$40? No way, dude. I would be so upset. I'll be so pissed if that trash is $40.
All right, so I bet you it's gonna be 30 because the Legend of Mana,
30, dude.
The Legend of Mana, when it got remastered and released on the Switch, it was only $29. So
that's what I'm guessing. $30. And that seems fair to me.
Save up your
that
points,
seems fair to me. And there's Wii Sports, right? The Switch version of
Wii
Sports.
Is that foosball?
No, this is just one of the games.
That's
they have like all these different games. Nintendo Sports.
They got
Switch Sports now. Oh no, this is the one I'm most excited for. This game right here. I'm most excited for this one right here. This looks cool, man.
This reminds me of what's that other game?
Bravely. It's like
Bravely
Default or like
no. Octopath Traveler, no?
Octopath Traveler. Yeah. Dude, triangle strategy, man. This looks really cool. It looks like a grid combat, like Advanced Wars or like Fire Emblem. A grid combat RPG, and I love the Octopath Traveler graphics, man. I love like the 2D, the pixelated 3D like art that they did with.
And
Octopath.
I love like the modern lighting.
Yeah, with the modern lighting, this is identical to Octopath Traveler as far as graphics. Would make me almost think that they made it, but this looks like really cool. Like this is probably what I was most excited for from this direct. That game looks cool.
Yeah, I'll let you know. It's in a couple games, but I'll show you my most game I'm excited for the most. Here it is, Splatoon.
This is what you're most excited for, dude?
Now, yes.
You're most excited for this?
Yep. And I'll tell you why.
I thought it was gonna be with a capital K, man.
No. That game is dope too, but the reason being, guys, the reason being is because Splatoon 3 is gonna be more PvE oriented. In Splatoon 2, there was PvE, but it was a little bit. But it's my understanding that Splatoon 3 is more. It has like the PvP aspect, but it also has dope PvE. So like, it's just adding more features to the game. So this looks dope to me.
That would maybe make me get it because I never even played a Splatoon before.
It's fun, bro.
Not even 1 minute because it's a PvP game.
So this is so they had these a little bit of these PvE in the last Splatoon.
This is number 2 for me. This is number 2 for me here. It's so cool, dude. Look at this. Looks great.
It looks good, dude. The graphics
looks really good, man.
This ain't no remake, is it?
He can eat a car.
No, this is
new, man. This is all new. He can like eat a car and turn into a car. He can like eat a cone and turn into a cone. And it launches March 25th, man. Like this is almost out. This is like really soon.
Is it just
me? I'm excited for this one.
Is it just me, or is the world look exactly like Super Mario Odyssey to you?
Totally. Dude, even the concept where you can transform,
the combat, everything.
You transform into something, right? The same exact thing, man. It's identical. But that's not a bad thing, right? Like this looks really good. That was a great game. This looks cool, man. Yeah, Kirby looks sick. And then
dude. I never played this series.
Earthbound? Yeah, I never did either.
You said it's Earthbound?
Mm-hmm.
This looks like,
NES game. I thought that was
Paperboy
at first.
It looked like Paperboy.
It looks like Undertale, dude. And then of course Advance Wars, one of my favorite series ever. But I don't want to play the same ones over again.
It's like 3D, man. Like 3D.
Yeah, they upgraded the graphics.
This is 1 and 2, right? This is 1 and 2.
I love Advance Wars so much. But
they would
give me a third one, man. Come on. I'm probably gonna play it again though. I think I might get this.
Shit, man.
Hey, for $29.99, I'll get this.
You think now I'm unsure. With Nintendo, I'm unsure. This seems like a $60 game to me. I would bet Nintendo launches this at $60 because look at what they did, man. They changed the whole way it looks, man. Look at that. So it's a whole new game now. From Nintendo's perspective, man, this is a whole new game now, right?
Whole new game, whole new price.
So a whole new price again, man. I'm betting this is a 60.
That's wild.
I'm betting this is 60. They're gonna be like, look, you get 2 games in 1. How cool is that?
2 in 1.
This looks pretty cool, whatever this is.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this about this direct. All these games look dope as hell. Like none of these games were bad per se. I would say this is a really good direct.
Portal?
Yes, Portal. But a lot of these are ports. Like Portal's a port. This is a port. MLB The Show's a port. Because Earthbound's a port. Chrono Trigger's a port, or Chrono Cross. Like there's a lot of ports.
Oh shit!
So it's not. We've kind of played a lot of.
Unleashed?
Yeah, Force Unleashed. Like I've already played.
Yeah, that looks so ass.
Because it came out old.
It looks worse than the 360.
Dude, that's an old game, dude.
Why do you port it though? At this point, at least
I don't know why. I
won't
play this one. This is.
Look at that shit.
Yeah, I won't play this one.
It looked like Roblox with fucking sabers.
Because wasn't that with the Connect and the Move? The Connect and the Move had some integration with the game.
Yeah, something like that. Oh yeah, Disney launched their own. Disney launched their own Mario Kart.
Oh,
Disney launched their own Mario Kart, man. Direct Mario Kart competitor.
And it's Game-A-Lot.
Oh, look at
That's
another port.
really
Another
famous,
port. No
Yeah,
Man's
that's right. I
Sky.
forgot about this.
mobile company.
This is gonna run like ass.
That looks like crap. Do you see that? You can even
Oh, wait,
you can
is
tell they're
this,
trying to
No
hide
Man's
it.
Sky?
Look at how grainy that is, bro.
Is this No Man's Sky?
They don't. Yes, No Man's Sky. Look at this. Look at how grainy that looks.
Yeah.
It's almost foggy,
A port
dude.
is
Like
just
this
ass,
is like
dude.
a dude. This thing is gonna run so crappy.
What I
on
don't
Switch.
understand is why the Mario and the first party games
Another
work
port.
out so much better on this than the other ones.
Yeah, I
They
agree.
are-
The Mario games are like really well made for the Switch.
Like
They almost look
this
like
this would be like the perfect type of art direction for the Switch.
Oh, guys,
but-
here. This is the drum
yeah,
game.
this is the drum game you want us to buy drums for.
But this is the new rhythm festival.
you gotta
this
use
is
your
the new-
controllers, man. You gotta use your controllers.
Nah, man, you gotta get the
Oh,
drum,
so you-
man.
you just play 'em
You can't be going like this.
Yeah.
or you just start swinging them like the drumsticks.
Cuphead has never been on the Switch before.
I thought it was. No, this
I
is
thought
a
it
new.
was
This is a new
too.
character. No, this is a new
Just
character.
a new character is all this is. Okay.
It
Oh,
looked like it
and
has some old
Dread
stuff.
launched a rookie mode.
What?
Oh,
They have a
it got
free
easier.
update. No, they have two: the Dread mode,
Uh-huh.
and then they added a rookie mode.
Oh, so
What is it?
easier?
Like one's hard and one's easy?
Yeah, one's hard, one's easy. Dread mode is one hit, you're dead.
Ooh.
Why would anyone want to put themselves through that torment, dude?
Damn.
I don't get that at all. Anyways,
Man.
oh, and here's another
Okay.
port:
Golly,
Assassin's
dude.
Creed. Ezio.
Which one is this?
This is a Ezio collection or whatever. The Ezio.
Ah,
Ezio.
whack.
Yeah,
Why are they
Ezio
putting this
collection.
stuff on here?
Dude, I have no desire to play
This
this
stuff
one,
is
man.
ancient. This is like old
This is PS3, man.
This is like old ass PS5 games coming to PC or something.
Yeah, and look at there's another port.
Dude, Kingdom Hearts. What is this? Okay, this is 3.
No, I think it's like the trilogy or whatever. See,
Oh,
3-game collection.
oh, they are the side bitch trilogies though.
Cloud version. What
They
the
are
hell
the
does that mean?
Play 5s. They're all the play. Oh, the cloud version is when they have like all of the extra
Streaming.
details and stuff because the game is just so powerful and so much better than what their system can hold. So they allow access to a cloud
I
to
see.
help
To run
with
it.
some of the
To run
issues.
it. Yeah,
It's still
to
gonna
run
look
it.
like ass. But it won't
So
look
they're
like
buying
crazy
the
ass.
Google Stadia. I see. They're gonna be buying the Stadia's technology.
They might need to in order to get some actually good
Yeah,
looking ports.
these ports aren't that. Oh, this looks dope though.
Oh,
this
that
little
looks-
Gundam, dude. This looks cool, right?
Gundam
This
Max.
little mini Gundam, dude. This looks
Dude,
cool.
has there
Like,
ever been a Gundam
look
game?
at
I
this.
was
That
thinking
looks fun.
Oh, that looked like it would be cool though.
This looks dope. You're in a city, dude. That looks fun, man.
That's
I'm
the
gonna
Gundam
probably
battle.
gonna look into that one.
Yeah, that might be cool. Hopefully, it's not taxing.
I don't know what this is. Maybe some kind of like
It looks dope.
Castlevania.
It's like- yeah,
Looks cool. I'd probably look into this.
the style is
Yeah,
dope.
and Dying Moon.
Oh,
This
dude,
is
this is Zombie Army 4. No, this is
Another
Zombie
port.
Army 4.
Another port.
This game is fun. I like this game.
Hey,
I'm
let's
actually-
go, Tom Toro.
I'm surprised how they got this to run on the Switch. This Demon Slayer.
Because this shit look bad.
Yeah, I don't know how they even got it to run. I guess whatever.
A Lego game.
Lego Brawl.
Oh wow, they're trying to.
Hey guys, Hogwarts Legacy, guys. Hogwarts Legacy.
2-Point Campus. That's the hard works game we're waiting for, huh?
This is the Hogwarts Legacy port, the Switch port.
Oh shoot, it looked cheesy. Damn,
So
Sega.
there's one more game here, right? Oh, they ended with Chrono. With the what is it? Xenoblade 3. Did any of you even play Xenoblade Chronicles 2?
I played it a little bit. Yeah.
What kind of RPG is it? Is it turn-based or is it like live action RPG where you're like fighting real time, or is it like turn-based? Do you remember?
I think it's turn-based if I recall.
Okay. I don't know. I might be interested in
It was
that. I
too
like
slow.
RPGs, so
It was
it's
way
too
too slow paced. Like the tutorial, it was like a couple hours, and I just traded it back
Oh
into
my
GameStop.
gosh, man. That's
Oh, damn.
crazy.
Yeah, it was like so slow paced. Because my
Yeah.
coworker at the time said, "Oh, you like World of Warcraft? Get Xenoblade Chronicles. It's like the best RPG." I was like,
Huh.
"Okay, yeah, let me try it." But it was like a very
Dude, people
traditional
love
JRPG.
it. People love it, dude.
Yeah.
Like hardcore love it. Anyways, that's it.
Yeah, man, that was it for the Nintendo Direct. It looks like they had like a large lineup of stuff. I mean, unfortunately, in my eyes, I think a lot of it was ass because it's just remakes and stuff like that, and they didn't really show a crap ton of new stuff, but I mean, you did get some new things in there like Strikers and Splatoon and a couple of the other ones on there. So I mean, that stuff is cool. I really think they raping people on that damn Mario Kart Deluxe track.
I agree, man. 100% on that.
For it, but
they should just give us a new game. It's so frustrating, man.
It should be for that top tier, the people who paid for the expansion, the Nintendo Online expansion. That should be one of the add-ons. Like they gave you the Animal Crossing one, they should give you that as an addition to it, man. That shouldn't be charging people for no damn old ass updated courses and shit.
Yeah, but it's exciting though when you have Strikers, you have Kirby, right? You have Triangle,
Splatoon.
You have Splatoon,
Yeah,
you have Xenoblade 3. There's some new games in there to look forward to, man. Advance Wars Remaster, which I mean, it's at least a real remaster. Like a lot of those ports were just like straight ports.
What was that name of the game that looked dope? It was like Octopath Traveler.
Triangle Strategy.
That game looks legit.
That's really cool, man. I'm really
I think I saw maybe like 1 or 2 games in there that I would get.
And you're getting Kirby.
I might get the Kirby one. I kind of like the way that one looked.
You gotta get Kirby.
Hey, Godly, what was your favorite games on there?
I mean that Kirby one looked cool. And I kind of like the way I like I wouldn't mind getting into like a Wii Sports or whatever, a Nintendo Switch Sports, because those are fun to do with
the good family.
Yeah, so that might be one of those the better one that I'm more interested in, especially if it's got a lot of things to do. So I might give that one a look. But if I have a drought where I just don't have anything to play on my Xbox or my PS5, then I might go ahead and get Kirby. But it's not like it's not like Arceus, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I gotta get it, in between all of these other ones, No,
but Triangle Strategy is going to be like that for me. I'm probably going to get Triangle Strategy, but Kirby I think is also a really good one, and I do think Strikers will be fun. That will be one that I want to get at some point in time. Mario Strikers, kind of like how it was with Mario Aces Tennis. Like I do kind of like want to get those at some point in time. There's like a lot of fun.
Yeah. Strikers might be something interesting. I feel like it's always going to be that same price, so it'd be like one of those things where like I save up some points on like Amazon or Best Buy, and then I just use my points on that. You know what I mean? If I don't have one of the other things, but yeah, man. So, but that's all we got for you guys this week. We appreciate everybody for stopping by. Daniel, Squid Mike, appreciate y'all.
Hey, Squid loves Splatoon, by the way.
Oh yeah,
I think you put hundreds of hours into that thing. So
wow.
Okay, well, hopefully this other one might be pretty interesting. I mean, if it's a lot of PvE type shit, then that might be.
Yeah, because like I was saying, it has that salmon. Splatoon 2 had like a PvE mode called Salmon Run, and they showcased the new Salmon Run version. So
salmon,
pretty dope.
Salmon Run,
salmon. Yeah, sorry, I can't speak.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
But yeah, so we appreciate everybody who stops by, clicks on the video, and checks us out. If you haven't yet or you'd like to, go ahead and hit the like button, hit subscribe, throw a comment down there, man. We don't get too much interaction, so we love talking with y'all, chopping you up about whatever, you know what I'm saying? Even if you hate the video, tell us, what we could do better or whatnot. And until next week, and I have to find out what we're doing. I gotta talk to y'all about that because I got some shit going on in like 2 weeks. But I think Ray, you got something going on next week or something like that, right? Yeah. So we'll figure out when the next time we'll be on. But yeah, until then, deuces.
Peace.
See ya.
I love you, me.